Hi everyone, this is Boris, Sketchman Boris. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a rabbit. Um, First let me erase this and start from scratch. Um, so the software I'm using is Clip Studio Paint. Um, and I think this is, so as you can see, Clip Studio Paint X. So I have, as you can see, so if I just could make a quick remark about my workspace. Everything is on the right hand side because I'm right-handed, so it's sort of, it's easier for me to pick things from the right hand side. So yeah, I just like work with whatever you're comfortable with. So um, I'm going to take the pencil tool, and then I usually use this one, the darker pencil, uh, and let me reduce the brush size. That's a little bit too big. Yeah, I think that's good. So I really love like really thin lines so that I love that scratchy style. So here, again, uh, what I'm looking for before I start drawing is that, so okay, let's say the ground is here, okay. Um, I'm looking for the alignment, like the action line. In this case, of course, the rabbit is standing still, but still, I mean, I want to sort of get like, so for example, I can see that the head will be around here, right? And then I just start blocking the big shapes. Uh, I see his front body is here, and then on the back it goes down like here, right? You see that? Then of course the ears, the one goes like this. And again, I'm not going for, so this is the basic, and you will see as I continue drawing, I'm not going for like realism. I'm going for like what I feel is captures my eye and what I draw, because that's more interesting than uh, to actually copy the photograph. So and I suggest you do the same. So again, like here, I'm sort of like studying the shape. Like so I like to work like I mean I consider myself um, working like a sculptor. So so for example, you remember like that egg shape that I put. So basically, even if it's 2D space and there's nothing like three-dimensional here, I sort of have this visceral feeling that I'm sculpting the drawing, which is a great feeling actually. So I love that. So again, at this stage, I can still make mistakes. I'm just placing the big things that I'm going to work with. Still pretty messy. I think we have time. We can clean it up. So by the way, the voice might be different in this video because I'm using the headset for the first time on I mean the microphone from the headset for the first time. So as you can see, the more I starting adding like details, it sort of starts taking shape. And now I think I could erase. So in terms of material, or not material, but like I'm using just a very cheap Wacom Intuos, and I've been using this, I think, for a little bit more than 3 years, I think. I can't remember, but I've been using it for a long time. It's pretty scratched up. So I kind of like where it's going, but I just feel like in my photo his eyes look angry. So I'm going to fix that. Okay, let's remove all this. So the eye should be like here somewhere. Yeah, I think that's better. This little nose here. So yeah, I sort of changed the shape of his head, but I think I like it. I'll just release it here to make it a little bit cuter. Maybe a little bit around here. Again, I don't want to lose the the cuteness factor. Okay. So at this stage, I'll be like, oh, like yeah, I got the basic shapes. I got now all I need to do is go in and draw, right? So when it comes to colors, again, I'm going to experiment. I'm not going to keep exactly the colors that are there, but so let me go in and so I have a layer here called pencils. So this is where I drew all the where I did all the line work, and I like this. I mean, I usually like this sketchy style, but I mean, there's a reason why I call myself sketchman. Like I just love that sketchy style. So usually for background, I use this brush, like this watercolor brush, but it's in Japanese, so I just went into the Clip Studio store and then just um, downloaded a watercolor brush and then just tried it, and I loved it, so I just kept it. So I don't know the name of this. I don't know if I could. I don't know. I can't even. Is it settings of? I don't know. I could. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find the details of regarding that one. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go again. I'm going to try some different colors. So I'm going to put in some blue, and I love this texture. So just going to go in some. Again, I'm just like you have to be experimental with painting. I'm not an expert. I'm still learning in terms of when it comes to painting. So just drop these things and just like quickly just play around, and I'll just name this layer BG for background. I'll take maybe this green. I think I love this green. Like my previous mic, I'm guessing this mic captures all the sounds. You can maybe, I don't know, maybe you can hear me scratching on the tablet as I draw, as I color. So I don't know, for some reason I start with the background because it gives me some ideas of how to actually draw the subject, which is the rabbit in this case. So just to create a little bit of depth, what I do is I'll create a new layer called background 2, and what I'll do here is I'll add correction layer. So this is like so if I have to compare it to this is like an Instagram filter. So for example, if I put this, it will create a new layer just above the background layer. So I'm going to reduce the saturation just like that. So, and then, so as you can see, I have the background layer, I have the correction layer just on top of the background, so it just applies to the layers below it. And then on top of that, I'm creating another layer called background 2, where I will actually take something like this, like a transition between to sort of so also I think this one mixes well with if I go to really yellow, and I'll go back to the, so to even push back a little bit further, I'll just use the blend tool here, and then I'll go to blur, and then I'll just blur the background just like in the picture to see if that sort of creates that. Okay, so now what I'll do is now, yeah, I'll just, I think I can go back to and I'll just, and again, I'm just being really simple, like really stupid, and I'm doing this live, I haven't planned anything. So here I'll go, and then I don't know, I'll just call this fur. Wait, is there two R in fur or one R? So for the fur, maybe I'll go with this brush, which is another Japanese brush. I don't know the name in. And if you see, so these are the brush, and this is the tool property for the brush. As you can see, if I select each brush, it changes according to the brush I select. So if I choose this brush in the watercolor tab in the brushes, so this is a favorite of mine, and this is what I use usually for the subjects. But since this is a rabbit with fur, I'm going to see if I can. So as you can see here, there's a point called texture. So sorry. So the if I go to sorry, I almost clicked the wrong one. If you go to the subtool settings, actually you could go around and see, like when there's an eye, which means that it will apply, if it will be displayed, that setting will be displayed here, and if it doesn't appear, I mean if the eye is not activated, it will disappear. So as you can see, so you can toggle that. So I think so, blending mode, texture. So as you can see, texture, I put the eye here, so it appears in the tool property, the brush property. So if I click this, it brings me to this window where I could actually select the texture of the brush. So in this case, I'm wondering if I can choose something. Okay, let me try this one. Again, maybe a little bit to the yellow. So let me zoom in to see what kind of texture it is. So let me deactivate just to have a better look at Uh, so as you can see, it imitates the effect that watercolor brushes have. But it's not. I think I wanted like. So maybe I should go not with the watercolor brush, but maybe with cross hatching. So if you go here to decoration, I think it's decoration. Yeah, decoration. So if I go to decoration and you have hatching and sand pattern, so here I have cross hatching. Let's see how it looks. No. No. I thought I would find something interesting, but for the fur, no. So if I go to vegetation, no pattern, no. Again, I'm just going around checking if there's anything interesting. Natural. No. Okay. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll go a different route. I'll go to pencils and I'll select a lighter pencil, and what I'll do is I'll put down a really light color like this. So again, I'm in the layer fur, so I like working with different layers. I know that some people love just working on the same layer. I love working with different layers. I'm used to that. So again, I'm just applying this color everywhere. And then there you go. So this is a lighter pencil. Now what I'll do is I'll go and take maybe a rough pencil. Yeah, and I'll just lay down these so like this. And again, I'm just, I mean, I haven't planned any of this. I'm just going like, so like I'm just so blending in so that it smoothens out. So that if I put another layer on top and then I call it fur 2, this is exactly what I do. Um, and uh, let me, so let me change maybe to a slightly different color. Just think of this as the base color for the rabbit. So yeah, I'm just moving quickly. I'll take the big watercolor brush and I'll just do, and I'll reduce the opacity, and then I'll create another one, then do like that. So now what I'll do is I'll go to some airbrush and I'll just start experimenting again. So let me call these eyes and I'll combine these two layers. If I can combine them, I will just combine them because it will be easier to manage later on. Again, I'm just reducing the opacity to see how it looks. Again, I'm going really gently, so let's go a little bit towards the clay. So just for the sake of time, because since I'm recording this and I can't take my sweet time on it, I'm just going really quickly. And as you can see, like that, it sort of gives that. Let me go to a little bit orange here. Then I'll go a little bit out, another layer. I'll just call it highlight. And what I'll do is I'll take this color and then I'll just go the lighter side of the color wheel, and I'll just again move the opacity down. Now for the ears, let me try to increase the opacity to see if it works. So I see that the eyes are still not dark enough, so I'm just going to take the opaque watercolor brush and just go in. Maybe it's the highlight. Okay. So let's go to the ears. I was just trying something there, but it didn't work. So what I'll do is here on the layer blending mode, I'll go and I'll select. Let's try overlay. So yeah, looks like more this color. So let's try with the airbrush. No, it's not working. So just try to add. No. Dodge. No, it's too much. I think I'll just put it to no screen. I just put it to normal for the moment. And then I'll come back in with another layer to everything I'm doing here must be sacrilege for colorists watching out there. Because I just put the highlight, I put everything before the shadows, and let's put some shadows. Oops. I'm gonna go back to shadows. Again, the texture I laid down below is doing all the work, right? Actually, this is the first time, to be honest. This is the first time I'm trying this, just out of instinct. It seems to be working. So, what I'll do is I'll put all the fur in one folder, if I can. And, okay. Can't do that, can I? Okay, so I just wanted to remove this extra. So the problem with managing working with different layers is this: like you have to know where you put the color that you're looking for. Let me add some more. Gray. Let's try some gray here. Here is nice. Why don't we try screen? Then yeah, that definitely makes it a bit cuter. Let's see, maybe I could put it. Okay, so let's just keep it that way. And for the gears, yeah, I have to find a way to. I'll just color pick this color, and so block mask it to the layer below, and I'll just try. I guess so. Okay, let's start with glow dodge. So this is too much. Like, I mean, if the sunlight was direct, like coming through this one, yes, I'd go for that. But in this case, no. Let's try screen. No. That. Yeah, I think that's. have to put it at low touch. So let me add to the background, since we were using this brush, some dark spots there. Then yeah. Then go in with the blur tool and blur it out. So I still feel like this. Oh, I made a mistake. I shouldn't be doing that on that layer. So as you can see, when it comes to coloring, I'm a real amateur. But amateurs don't know the rules, so like Neil Gaiman says, we don't know the rules, so we create new ones by accident. So I was going to say like that there's still, I feel like still this needs to come like in front of. So what if I put it in front of all this mess? And then we'll go in, select this, and then maybe the background 3, and some screen action there. Yeah, but another problem is it looks too different from background, so I'll just blending mode, output, replace alpha, which actually blends nicely with the previous color. So there you go. So as you can see, it's not the exact copy, and I just keep that line of that scratchy line, which I love. Yeah, that's just, so that was just a little rabbit. So this is Boris, as you can see, like I'll just experiment it just right in front of you. Just play around, like especially if you have Clip Studio. I love this software. So yeah, like, subscribe, and share if you like this content. I'll come with another episode, but maybe I'll just stick to drawing, because as you can see, like I'm like, this is what happens when I'm painting. This is why I don't do it like in real time, because I'm always like hesitating and figuring out like what to do and so on in real time. But you know, you have to know. Oh, what happened? Oh, sorry, I erased the wrong thing. But you have to sort of know when you're making a mistake and sort of correct it, know how to correct it. And I'm actually more of a like an intuitive painter. Like I just see in layers, and maybe that's not the best way to paint, but that's the way I think. So, and yeah, I'll just, I mean, like I could just go on playing, but so just subscribe and see you next time, because if I just keep you here, you'll spend the whole day.